Hey you guys, Lacey and Steve from Duo Reacts.
Ron, Steve and Lacey.
Lacey and Steve from Duo Reacts. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching.
Lost. Season 6, Episode 4, The Substitute.
The Substitute.
The Substitute. No idea what that means. Don't know.
We were left off with Claire coming out of the woods, appearing very disheveled.
Yes.
Apparently alive, which we were kind of under the impression maybe she's dead. Kind of doesn't seem that way now. I mean, I don't know, but apparently she's been infected according to the people at the temple.
She doesn't look like the same person.
She looks very Danielle Rousseau.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm enjoying the journey. Obviously, I don't have anything pinned down. I mean, it's very hard to understand, other than Locke, who could be living, who could be dead. I just haven't quite figured out stuff like that. But anyway, I'm enjoying the ride.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I say we hop into it.
All right.
And we'll discuss at the end.
All right, let's do it.
I tell you, I know who this is.
John Locke, I'd imagine. Oh no.
Oh, come on.
That would suck. He's gonna go right out of his chair.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Might have been the only way.
John?
Ellen.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's get you inside. Okay.
Well, how long will that take? The wedding is in October. I am so sick of caterers picking fabrics for chair backs. What do you say we just get my parents and your dad and do it shotgun style in Vegas?
No, you deserve better
And
than
get
that.
your dad?
We can do this.
Good catch.
So, how was the conference?
Boring.
The conference?
Who's Dr. Jack Shepard?
Oh, I met him at Lost Luggage when I went to fill out the forms.
He's a spinal surgeon?
Yeah, nice guy. He offered me a free consult.
You should call him.
Oh, he was just being polite, Helen.
So what? What are the odds of you just running into a spinal surgeon?
Coincidence?
I mean, who knows?
Or fate. Who knows?
Maybe it's destiny.
Or destiny.
Maybe it is. That word does resonate with John, so... Are we at the point of view of the black smoke, are
Yes.
we? Yes. Okay.
All right, Richard. Time to talk.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Colonel.
Oh, God. This fucking
You had a nice
guy.
hand in Australia. How was the conference, John?
I didn't really learn anything. I made some good contacts, though.
Really, that's interesting. Ken Fisher called and said you had to cancel your lunch with him.
Right, I was a little under the weather that day. Probably jet lag.
Really? Because then the seminar people called and said you hadn't picked up your credentials. And it seems that you didn't attend a single event. Since we sent you to Sydney on the company's dime, where the hell were you?
Look, Randy, I'm really sorry. Why don't we just call that my vacation week?
I thought you wanted that vacation week in October, you know, for your wedding.
Please, Randy. But where I was, it's personal, and I really don't want to talk about it.
Hey, you're fired.
I mean, you went to Australia on company's dime and then didn't do what you were supposed to do there. I can kind of understand you getting fired for that.
Still a dick
Richard, I'm
about
sorry I hit you
But
in the throat and
Randy's
dragged you
still
off
a
the
dick,
beach,
so-
But I had to do something.
What do you want?
how he said it.
What I've always wanted, for you to come with me,
Why do you look like John Locke?
and you can get me access to Jacob. Because John's a candidate, or at least he was a candidate.
What do you mean a candidate?
Didn't Jacob tell you any of this?
Any of what?
Oh, Richard, I'm sorry. You've been doing everything he told you all this time, and he never said why? I would never have done that to you. I would never have kept you in the dark. I would have treated you with respect. Come with me, and I promise I'll tell you everything.
He'll tell Richard everything, but will he tell us
Are
everything?
you sure about that, Richard?
I'm not going anywhere with you.
All right.
Now he's seeing things. It spooked
I'll
him.
be seeing you, Richard, sooner than you think.
Am I interrupting?
Tell me what happened to them.
There's a fairly reasonable chance that you won't believe me.
Like everything you say.
Are you gonna tell her the fact that you're the one that killed Jacob?
John Locke killed them.
All by himself.
Yes, he turned into a pillar of black smoke.
Ah,
And
well,
he
that's
killed
the
them right
truth.
before my eyes.
Did it kill Jacob as well?
Yes,
Then where's his body?
Locke kicked him into the fire and he burned away.
Locke, do you know why he carried Richard out into the jungle?
He's recruiting.
He's recruiting. For what?
A war.
Maybe?
Okay, remember the smoke went here and now he's recruiting whoever's in here.
Is this Sawyer?
He's the last one that was.
I feel like this might be Sawyer.
Thought you were dead. I am?
Sawyer's like, wait, what? That's a shot glass if I've ever seen one. A whole glass.
Here's to being dead.
You're taking this extremely well,
Taking what extremely well?
that I'm here.
I don't give a damn if you're dead, or time traveling, or
Ghost of Christmas
past. All I care about is this whiskey.
So bottoms up.
Get the hell out of my house.
This isn't your house, James. You just lived here for a while. This was never your house.
Who are you? You sure as hell ain't John Locke.
He caught on to that
What makes
real
you say
quick.
that?
This Locke was scared, even when he was pretending he wasn't. But you, huh? You ain't scared.
What if I told you I was the person who could answer the most important question in the world? Why are you on this island?
I'm on this island because my plane crashed, because my raft blew up, because the helicopter I was on was riding one too heavy.
That's not why you're here. And if you come with me, I can prove it.
Go.
Well, I guess I better put some pants on.
I guess I better put some pants on.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. Come on.
It probably has a sensor on it.
No, he was having problems with it earlier.
Oh, dang.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? What the hell are you doing? You ever park a car in your life?
I'm sorry. You know, there's a handicap spot right over here.
Yeah, but I don't have to park there. I can park anywhere I want.
I'm really sorry. They were supposed to reserve a spot for me.
I haven't seen you before. You work here?
He owns it.
Actually, I own the company. Hugo Reyes.
John Locke.
Cool. What do you do here, John?
Actually, nothing. My boss just fired me.
90 Nations.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that guy's a huge douche.
Yeah.
Want me to talk to him for you?
No, that's okay.
Tell you what, John. I got a temp agency too. Call this number and tell him that Hugo said to hook you up with the new job and chin up. It's gonna work out.
All of these encounters.
Stop. I just got goosebumps out of that little thing.
Did you?
And not the kind that this is coincidence,
Okay.
but I don't know how to explain it. It's just that little conversation right there.
It just gave you the feels.
Right
for
place,
some-
right time, fate, coincidence, destiny.
Whatever the case may be.
The temp agency, I feel, is something to do with what's
Something.
going on with the island. But I have nothing to support that. It's anyway, I had to stop to get that out. It just felt very,
Like it's going to mean something.
yeah, that little meeting right there, I think means something. So
Okay.
I don't know,
All right.
storing that away, wanted to stop it and
All right.
store it.
Store it away.
Frank,
Pretty right.
Frank.
take a drink here. Frank scene.
Where is everybody? They said they were going to the temple. Right now is the safest place on the island. We should go there too. Are you all right? I'm fine. Come on, let's get out of here. What makes you think that I'm going with you? You want to find Jen?
I just feel like they're not going to
What do
find
you know
each
about my
other.
husband? I know that if he's on the island, then he'll be at the temple.
You're going.
Let's get moving.
And he is at the temple. So
I just,
What about John? We need to bury him.
Where are the rest of your friends?
It's in the temple somewhere. hell's that?
You can see him?
The kid? Hell yeah, I can see him.
Hey!
But Richard couldn't?
I think it's Jacob.
You know the rules. Can't kill him.
Don't tell me what I can't do.
Kind of looks like him, doesn't it?
It does.
Like as he...
I don't know why.
It does kind of.
Don't tell me what I can't do!
There's that John Locke coming out.
Lock! Look, whoever you are, you got about 20 seconds, and then I'm out of here.
Of course.
Where is he?
What the hell are you doing here?
Where is he?
Ran off in the jungle after some kid.
Where did you go? Now,
Go where?
to the temple. Let's go.
I've been to the temple. I think I'm sticking with Locke.
That man is not John Locke.
I know.
And why are you with him?
Says he knows why I'm on this island. Unless you want to tell me why I'm here, Richard.
Don't be naive. He's not going to tell you anything. You don't understand what you're dealing with. He doesn't just want you dead. He wants everyone dead. Everyone you care about. All of them. And he won't stop. Who are you talking to?
Nobody? You ever catch up with a kid?
What kid?
Right. Let's get on with it, shall we?
That was
Yes, James.
probably a dumb answer.
They both know that they're lying to each other.
What kind of animal would you describe yourself as?
Excuse me?
What kind of animal would you describe yourself as?
That's a weird question.
I don't know what that has to do
Just say whatever comes to mind.
Phoenix.
Would you describe yourself as a people person?
May I speak to your supervisor?
Of course. I'll go get her.
Good morning, Mr. Locke. I'm Rose Nadler, the office supervisor. What can I do for you?
Hey,
What
Rose.
you can do, Miss Nadler, is spare me the questions about what kind of animal I am.
Absolutely. What kind of placement are you looking for?
Well, I see here that you have a listing for a site coordinator.
I'm not sure that's a good match.
Well, if experience is the issue, I have...
Experience isn't the issue.
Look, Mr. Reyes told me if I came down here, I would be taken care of.
I can make it happen for you.
Thank you.
I'm not finished. Let's try to be a little more realistic.
And what do you know about realistic?
I have cancer, terminal cancer.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
When the doctors first told me, I had a hard time accepting it. I got past the denial part, and I got back to living whatever life I've got left. So, how about we find you a job you can do?
How about what the shit?
How about what the shit? But it's like all the people that were a part of his life on the island that helped him are now helping him in other ways. You know what I mean? It's interesting.
Mice and Men. You know that one?
Nope. A little after my time.
Of Mice and
About
Men
these
is
two
after
guys,
your
George and Lenny.
time.
Lenny's kind of slow, causing George problems. George walks him out in the woods, tells him to look out yonder and picture the pretty little house they're gonna live in one day. He shoots Lenny in the back of the head.
I don't think that's going to do
What's on
anything.
your mind, James?
Wondering what would happen to you if I put a bullet in your head.
Why don't we find out?
What are you?
What I am is trapped. And I've been trapped for so long that I don't even remember what it feels like to be free. But before I was trapped, I was a man, James, just like you.
I have a hard time believing that.
You can believe whatever you want. That's the truth. I know what it's like to feel joy, to feel pain, anger, fear, to experience betrayal. I know what it's like to lose someone you love. If you want to shoot me, shoot me. But you're so close. It would be such a shame to turn back now.
He ain't gonna frickin' shoot him.
Why did you have to bring him to the statue in the first place?
Because the people there need to see the face of what they're up against.
And what's to stop what they're up against from changing his face?
He can't. Not anymore. He's stuck this way.
Now he's stuck this way. Okay?
Does anyone want to say anything? Didn't any of you know him?
All right, I know him.
Yeah, you knew him. You're the one that killed him.
John Locke was a
Unique guy.
believer. He was a man of faith. He was a much better man than I will ever be. And I'm very sorry I murdered him.
Okay. Look at Frank. He's like, what the fuck?
Damn funeral I've ever been to.
What do you say?
This is the weirdest goddamn funeral I've ever been to. Agreed.
There's a lot of things weird going on, Frank.
Yeah.
It's It's weird, but I remember after knee surgery having to do stuff like that.
Yeah,
Until,
pulling your legs, and yeah, I remember that. Oh, he's calling him.
Hello, Dr. Shepard's office. Can I help you?
No, you can't.
Who's that on the phone?
No one.
John, I just heard you talking on the phone.
I was calling Dr. Shepard.
Well, good for you. When are you going to see him?
I'm not going to see him.
Well, I don't understand. Why wouldn't you?
I got fired, Helen.
And
ding dong.
Hugo.
Delivering your lost luggage?
This ought to be
Sign here to
interesting.
accept the delivery.
See, I'm having a hard time differentiating the whole John Locke thing. Is that common, or is that he's here, he's dead,
Talk
he's
to me.
smoke, or the bad?
How did you get fired?
So many levels we have John Locke going.
I lied to Randy. I didn't go to the conference in Sydney.
Oh, and you lied to her as well. Let's not forget that.
Open the case, Helen.
Yeah, please. And then they're not going to show me what's in it. Wait. Okay.
Oh, it was his knives, right? That he said
Wait a
got
minute.
lost.
Wait a minute.
What are these for?
My walkabout.
Your what?
My walkabout. An adventure in the outback. But they wouldn't let me go. And I sat there yelling at them, shouting at them that they couldn't tell me what I can't do. But they were right. I'm sick of imagining what my life could be out of this chair, Helen. What it would be like to walk down the aisle with you. Because it's not going to happen. So if you need me to see more doctors, have more consults, if you need me to get out of this chair, I don't blame you. But I don't want you to spend your life waiting for a miracle, Helen. There is no such thing.
Not being said
There
there.
are miracles, John. And the only thing I was ever waiting for was you.
I like her. I like her.
Aww.
Nice view. Now what?
Now we go down.
Down where?
Stop. I'm going back to that little kid again.
To the little kid, okay, that said you broke the rules. You can't kill him.
It's weird. I feel like that's Jacob, but then I'm almost, it's part of me that thinks it might be young Sawyer.
Okay.
I don't know. That sounds stupid, but I just had to say it because it went through my head. I'm looking at Sawyer and I'm thinking.
To me, I'm thinking more of the significance that Sawyer could see him where Richard couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
So
he would have, yeah.
So I'm trying to put that together as.
That's why I'm playing this through my head. It's bugging the shit out of me.
Who's the little kid? Yeah, and what's he mean by you can't, or you broke the rules and or whatever, you can't kill him. So we know that whoever the boy is thinks that Locke is going to kill Sawyer, and apparently Richard too. Richard also thinks that.
Mm-hmm. This is very much shrouding my watch right now because I'm like, I can't let that go. But
yeah.
Okay.
You keep going back to it.
Yeah, I know we have 10 minutes left, but
right.
It's a really good episode, and I'm enjoying it. But it's I need to know, like.
You need to know.
I need to know stuff and things.
Yeah, that looks totally safe. Totally safe.
Coming, Jay?
Oh, we gotta switch ladders to an even jankier looking one. Well, you knew that was gonna happen, right? Oh, Jesus.
Who's gonna kill him?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Why would he be helping him right now if his plan was to kill him?
He needs him for something, and I
He
just
needs
can't
him
figure
for
it.
something, is what I'm thinking.
So I feel there's truth to it.
Okay, so they're going down to what this cave looks like.
With probably 7 minutes left, we're gonna be left on something here.
2 players, 2 sides. One is light, one is dark.
Oh.
What is this place?
Stop. See that? It's a white rock and a black rock.
On a balancing scale.
And they're even right now.
And they're even right
You
now.
might want to pay attention to that.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
hell's that all about?
Inside joke.
Well, this is what you wanted me to see. A hole in the cliff with some rocks on a scale. That's why I'm here?
No. That's why you're here. That, James, is why you're all here.
It's all for
Draw. And it's all with the numbers. 8 Reyes.
Hugo.
Yep.
All right, bring it out. Come on.
What?
Come on, all the way. You can catch it. Bring it in now. Bring it in all the way. Good job. Good job.
Oh, is this the substitute? That's the name of the
All right,
episode?
everyone.
He's a substitute teacher.
Please open your textbooks to chapter 4, the human reproductive system.
How many times do we have to go over this? If you have the last cup of coffee, you remove the filter.
Thank you.
And throw it away. Fear not, I will make a fresh pot.
Actually, I was just hoping for some Earl Grey.
Tea?
Now there's a gentleman's drink. I don't believe we've met. Ben Linus, European history.
Oh,
John Locke.
what?
Substitute.
Well, welcome.
He's just running into everybody, man. Everybody.
Who wrote all this?
His name was Jacob.
Was Jacob?
He died yesterday.
You don't seem too upset about it.
I'm not.
He's not.
Why are all the names crossed out?
They're not all crossed out.
Shepherd. Reyes.
Notice that he touches
What's
every
the
one
eight
of
about?
them.
Jacob had a thing for
Okay.
numbers.
I noticed that last time.
16, Gerard.
I don't know if it
42,
matters where
Colin.
he
I don't
touched
know if
them, but
Son
he did
references
touch them.
in.
He touched both of them.
4, Locke.
He fell.
I think we both know him. Last but not least, number 15, Ford.
Why would he write my name on this wall? I never even met the guy.
Oh no, I'm sure you did meet Jake.
When you were a littlin'.
He came to you, manipulated you, pulled your strings like you were a puppet. Choices that you thought you made were never really choices at all. He was pushing you, James. Pushing you
Here.
to the island.
Why would he do that?
It's a test.
You're a candidate.
Candidate for what?
He thought he was the protector of this place. And you, James, have been nominated to take over that job.
What does that mean?
It means you've got 3 choices. You can do nothing, see how all this plays out, and possibly your name will get crossed out. Second option, you can accept the job, become the new Jacob, protect the island.
Protected from what?
From nothing, James. That's the joke. There's nothing to protect it from. It's just a damned island. And it will be perfectly fine without Jacob or you.
This is telling.
said
Whatever.
three
This is
choices.
big.
The third choice, James, is that we just go. We just get the hell off this island. And we never look back.
How do we do that?
Together. So what do you say, James? Are you ready to go home?
Talk about manipulation.
Hell
Right.
yes.
What? You said LES? Not good.
It's not good.
So, a lot of names were up on the cave, scratched out already.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know like everything, but things are.
This episode was very telling. There was a lot
A lot.
to process.
I feel like those other people on the wall were like Hugo and the rest of them, and they were tested for what and for what reason. I'm not absolutely positive, but it's definitely good versus evil.
It would appear that way
For
with
sure,
the
for
white
sure.
and black rocks and the balancing scale, and
And-
now, yeah, it
and-
makes sense.
And then we have names crossed out, so these are previous people that's been to the island, or what I like to call a little slice of heaven.
What?
No, it's.
Well, so
I definitely think when I started this, I said the word purgatory many times. And I feel like this is a place where either A, you rise, or B, you're black smoke, bad, or whatever. I don't know. But it's definitely good versus evil, Jacob being the good side, and
So what
whatever.
Locke is saying, Locke, aka the Man in Black, what he's saying, do you believe him? Do you think that they're there
Absolutely not.
as candidates to replace Jacob?
I think there's some.
So you
but
think
there's-
he's mixing truth with lies?
A
He's
little bit.
It definitely seems like he's manipulating Sawyer.
He said the whole
for his
Jacob thing
own-
was manipulation. I saw zero. All I saw was someone coming up during a changing, very instrumental part of your life, which we've all had at some point, okay?
Yeah.
And Jacob was kind of the...
I don't know, for everybody that Jacob came across, he was kind of there as a support in some way.
or
that's
give
what
him another chance.
Yeah, like that's what it felt like to me, like as a support or like a more of a positive thing than
Yeah, it was definitely positive
than what the Man in Black is trying to say. Like, although what it kind of appears like he might have a tad bit of truth to that, because he did hand James the pen, which he'd ultimately use to write the letter that led him ultimately to all the choices he made. So there might be a little bit of truth in that, but whether or not that was a manipulation, I don't know.
The thing that throws you sometimes, I think, in Lost is they do shake things up. They do a nice little shake, you know?
Yes.
And, you know, Hugo showing up and offering Locke, you know, the temporary position.
I think it's been every contact that Locke has made with people has been, it has felt very important in some way. Not just with Hugo, but with Rose.
With
Jack. With now he's running into Ben. He's running into everybody, it seems like. And they're all playing a huge role in his choices.
And the thing of it is,
there.
before we got to here, we saw a backside of it where they all intertwined as well. So it's very interesting to see this show and where the hell it's going. You know, I'm still confused, but it's fun to sit back and think about what could be going on here.
Yeah.
Because it's still a mystery in itself, but there's definitely the good versus evil. There's definitely names that are, lines are through them. Locke or AKA
Locke. Not
the bad
really
guy.
Locke. Crossed out Locke's name. But yeah. Done. So we know that
his journey is over.
Yeah. His journey's over. He's dead. Done. He's dead. He's no longer a candidate, apparently, because he's dead. Mm-hmm. And that's what it would appear, that the survivors are the ones that are still there. But it's, I mean...
So for some people it sees, me get, like, what in the, like, whatever. It's out of fun for me, trying to figure out what in the hell's going on. I do like this show a lot. I do enjoy the mystery.
Yeah,
I do want answers. Don't get me wrong. On one side, I want them damn answers. On the other one, I'm like, you know what? It's a hell of a ride, too.
It's a hell of a journey. Yeah, and Steve does get a tiny bit of hate in the comments for the way he processes his, confusion. He kind of gets, it comes across as he's angry about it, or like he doesn't like it, but he doesn't like being confused, but he is enjoying the journey. I do. Yeah.
I do, and I love how they do this. It doesn't give you enough, but it gives you some.
Right.
And then they pull back and then try to confuse you again.
Yeah.
But very exciting episode. I really enjoyed it. I really did. I feel like I might have nailed a few things in this one, whereas before they gave me enough that I felt like I nailed a few things.
This episode,
not 100%.
Because we still don't know if any of this is true, what the Man in Black is saying, because
can we
exactly, we don't know if any of it's true. Now, I'm kind of with you in the sense that maybe he's mixing a little bit of truth with lies, or truth with manipulation. So maybe it's kind of like that, but I don't know. We'll see. It was a great episode,
The Ben thing was very interesting when he showed up, the substitute.
Right there at the end, yeah.
Which was weird because young Ben was on the island, and here he is in a school. Did I miss something?
The island was apparently blown up with the bomb in the 70s, right? So he would have been one of the ones that probably escaped.
I'm just trying to piece that part together. We just saw that part.
Right.
So I'm still trying to process.
So if the island was never there to begin with, then he would have never been there to begin with, is what we're trying to I guess maybe. We still don't know what kind of weird thing is going on here. We don't know if this is like an alternate timeline.
But that just happened at the end.
Yeah.
That was the mashup at the end that they threw at me.
Right.
I thought that was interesting. I still need to process that part, but what a fun episode.
It was definitely a fun episode.
I'm excited to keep rolling with this. I mean, we're in episode 4. We only have 15 more episodes.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's true. And then we're done.
Incredible.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. Please leave a like on this video. Leave your comments and questions down below. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Share the video and squish that bell. And we hope you guys all have an amazing and awesome day.
Hope amazing happens to you. Until next time, and Lost. Peace out.